Alright, hello guys and welcome back to the fresh new video. If you are beginner and if you are even little bit planning to start your career in video editing in 2025, then this video is for you. It's going to be like a complete guide video in which I will tell you that which software you should use to get your first thousand, to get your first even 10,000 or 40,000, not dollar but INR. Okay, a month. Okay, I'm not telling you in a day or in a week, but of course you can get in a month if it's like sorry, you can get in a day if it's like a transaction payment for a one single time. So that's the secondary case, I guess. Okay, so basically, if you don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Mila Purohit and I'm doing video editing from the last 7 years. Yes, you heard that right. And basically the first software which I ever used in my entire journey, which is, you can guess it. Yeah, basically Kai Master only. But then I switch up with Power Director. Oh my god. Then I switch up with Filmora. But like I was kind of using Filmora from so long, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 years. I think 3 or 4 years only. I was using Filmora, and then I switch up with Premiere and After Effects, which is a long back. Okay, like it's not like I recently switch up in Premiere and After Effects, but it's a bit long. I'm in this field from like when I was 13 probably, or when I was 14. I'm just giving you a rough, because at that time also I was little bit kind of doing small kind of edits, which is like cutting and cropping out the video. But now this level is completely different. Okay, I think that's enough for me. So basically, if you want to start your career in video editing, the software you must start using right now at this point, and if you want, is like this, the software which is easy to learn. It's not very hard to grip on it, and everything is easily available for this software. And everything is, first I will recommend, if you just generally making traveling videos only, then Wondershare Filmora is enough for you. But then if you are thinking that you want to level up your editing career, and if you want to go on a faceless, if you want to go on Iman Ghazi style, if you want to go on faceless kind of niche and blah blah blah, whatever kind of many kind of different editing styles exist right now at this point. So if you want to switch up, then you can go with Premiere and After Effects. That's it. I know there are many softwares out there like DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, Sony Vegas, and many more. I like, maybe I don't even know. You can get easily any materials and many more tutorials in YouTube regarding to this software. So as per my opinion, and as I'm using from this many years, then I'm just telling you that you can start using from that software. First, we're gonna talk about Filmora, that what is giving and what is not giving. So basically, I'm using right now, like I'm not talking about a long time back, but right now at this point, I'm using Filmora just to screen record and just to download any MP3 voice or sound effects or music from YouTube or from any kind of websites. Okay, but there is like many different uses of Filmora. Like they give you stocks, assets, audios, and titles, and many kind of different titles. Like this is, I'm using is Wondershare Filmora 11, and there are tons of titles. So you can start your journey here also while using Wondershare Filmora 11. Second thing is, now we will like, okay, first finish up, you will get many kind of effects, and like square blur and basic blur and chromatic, and like kind of lots of things out there, bro. In Filmora you are getting tons of assets, elements, and many kind of things, and it's very easy to use. Here is a cut thing, and you just simply drag and up the layer, just basically little bit similar to Premiere Pro only. But yeah, this is a very easy tool. It's not like a very hard tool as compared to Premiere and After Effects. Okay, now let's jump into Premiere Pro. So basically, I have already created many videos on Premiere Pro and After Effects, but still, as I said, that this is going to be like a one single video for you, and you don't have to look up for another video. So I'm going to teach you Premiere as well as After Effects in this video, and basically you can start your first edit in Premiere. Okay, so let's jump into it. But before jumping into it, I want to tell you one more thing. If you are planning to invest in any presets or any plugins, then I will suggest to go on AHUs. Okay, there is a referral link of mine in description, you will find it. Just click on it and buy. I I added some bundles, and also I will add some preset, some anime toons anime preset links. Those who know me, that I am basically well known in anime niche, so basically I will just promote that kind of assets also, and as well as transitions and some text effects. If you like it, you can go and purchase it. But if you feel, then bro, come on, we don't want you to make some money from us, then you can simply go and search it out all alone. But that's the second case. Okay, so basically, as you see that I have name project 100k video, but this is like a kind of a rename video. You can give whatever name you want to. Basically, you will file import. This is the edit section, and this is the export section. As well as if you want to access export section, like very easy, then you can simply press Ctrl M. We're going to first clear up with these 4 things. Okay, so basically when you open Premiere, you get from this kind of interface. I don't know about crack, but there will be a kind of a small bit of difference in a crack one and in the recent version, so don't be get confused. It's like 99% everything is similar only. So basically, when you go to the effects, you will get kind of multiple free effects and presets in Premiere. But if you want to install any new preset which you downloaded or which you bought just now, and you are confused that bruh, what to do, man, then simply just right click on the preset, and you will find here which is says and you will find here which says import preset. Okay, then you can simply click it, and whatever folder you have put that preset, you can simply import the preset by selecting the file location. Then here you can find as an export preset. If you created your own presets and if you want to send to someone, or if you are just formatting up the Premiere Pro but you want to save the preset, then you can simply select any preset, right click it, and export the preset. This is it for the effect panel. Now graphic templates. Here also Premiere Pro will give you some kind of a free graphic templates to use in your videos. I don't know, bro, maybe because there is a version difference. I'm using 2025, then might I get a little bit more graphics varieties, and you might be not get more because you are using 2024 or 2020. That is the big difference. Okay, events, I don't care because this is not basically necessary. In events you generally get error kind of logs or high GPU compound using this software or blah blah blah, this kind of. So basically I will just close the panel. Second thing is, this is an import media. You can drag and drop also, or you can import the media here also by clicking on import media. Now another thing is, like just now you saw that I simply click on it and I just click close the panel. So by mistake, if you just close any panel, then you can simply go to the windows. Okay, and here you will find many kind of, say for example, if I close up the event, see I select the event, I got the event panel again. Okay, so this is it. Now here is the search section. How does it work? Let me show you guys, let me show you. So say for example, I'm importing this, and I think this one is enough. Okay, I imported this much. Now if I, and say for example guys, I have imported many kind of assets here, and now I have to just scroll. Then it's better to simply search up. Look at here, whatever name you have saved your asset, you can simply type the name and you will then the asset will simply appear here. So it's very easy to use. Now you might be thinking that what is this? So basically this is kind of a different type of a view format which will display in your project materials. Okay, so basically if I click on this, it will show you as kind of a folder option like this way. Okay, it's a synchronized way. Here you will get a little bit kind of a bigger one, and here you will here you will get kind of a layer format. So it's depend on you that which suits your eyes best. You can simply switch up that more. Another thing here you will find is this bin folder. How this bin folder works, say for example you have created a lot mess and you are frustrated by seeing your own mess. Then bro, I got you. You can simply click on this bin. You can rename the bin like subs. Okay, say for example, then you can simply click here and just simply drag. Then the more item you add, it's just increasing up with this number. And if you want to delete the bin, click on this and delete. Now you can delete manually also by pressing delete key on your keyboard. Now let's jump into the timeline section. So basically what timeline give you, first let me just drag and drop the video. Okay, so here is our common layer. Now it's time to explore timelines. Okay, so this tool, of course you're gonna cover up this tool but not each tool. what I use, I will cover that only for you. Okay, and it's not like a complete Premiere Pro tutorial. It's a tutorial about how to start your editing career. Okay, so basically this is like a complete what can I say, come on, I don't want to say anything. So basically in this layer section you will get lock. Okay, then you will get this v1 which is called as a video layer, video layer 2, video layer 3. This is an audio 1, audio 2, audio 3. This represent as this. I don't know if this has any other name, but look man, look, I don't came around after watching any kind of tutorial and then I'm guiding you. It's just like I'm just guiding you it's just like I'm guiding you what I know. Okay, so this is an I option, toggle track output. You can say like in technically you can say this, but I just say name as an I option. Okay, so what happens if we click on eyes option, you will see that our layer hided. So you get it what I mean. Now what this v2 and v3 do. Okay, so basically if I develop this layer here, if I develop this layer here and I am putting this layer here, now if I exactly want to put this blue marker on here, like I want to snap it on the beginning of the layer, then how I'm going to do this? Do I have to do like this, like click on 1 1 1 1 1 1 1? No. If you want to simply snap what, if you want to simply snap in the beginning of any layer, no matter if this layer 16 or layer 14, the simple trick is click on v3 also and v2. Now you can see the simply blue box appear when you click on v3. Now simply if I use up arrow, then you can see that it's directly snap on the beginning of the layer 2. Again I will snap, then it will directly snap again on the layer 3. Not again, but okay, snap on the layer 3. So now if you want to go like this way, press down key. If you want to go this way, press up key. Okay, so that is it. Lock is of course this will lock your layer, no movement, no edit, you can do anything, but you can do in this rest of the layers. So if you want to do, if in case anything like this, then you can do it. What is this option? This is a voiceover recorded option. It will, you know, if you want to add your own voice in the video, like say for example you got interrupted in between while recording the video or something like that, then you can simply use this mic option to re-record your own voice again in this video at that particular part. So this is the basic thing about the timeline. Basically, you know, this and this I don't use it. So basically I'm going to just tell you about this snap in timeline tool. What this tool do is, say for example if I'm just cutting up, control K, okay, control K, okay. Now if I want to exactly snap on the end, then you can see that option is off. Then if I will put this layer, it's not snapping on the end, you can see it, okay, like that. So it's like you can put layer randomly, but if you want to snap it, then simply on this magnet option, and then you can see that it's like, you know, kind of a black line appear in the timeline, if you can see right there. And if I click it, it's directly snap on the end. So you know, this make any big difference. We can simply, you know, zoom in the timeline and you can simply add by ourselves. But say for example if you're adding like this, okay, not, you know, say for example like this, and you are playing up the video like this, then you can see this kind of a black spot you will get in between the video. So it's like a kind of a edgy movement in the video flow. Now let's jump into the tool part. So basically this is a selection tool. This shortcut key is V to operate the selection tool. Say for example if you want to write text, you can press T, but by pressing T you can simply, now say for example if you want to write down the text, then simply press T. You can see that it's directly switch off with this text tool. You can see it here, and then if I will click it here, I can write anything I want, and I didn't return anything. I just wrote my name. Okay. Now another thing what you want to do is, you don't want to, you know, click it and then you have to rename it, and simply just press Ctrl T. It's a shortcut. You will simply get a default you know, kind of a this. So these are the two ways to operate the text tool. Now it's time to switch up with this blade tool, which is also known as a razor tool. You can operate by pressing C. You can cut the layer by you know, like cut. You can do anything what you want in this one. But what I use is, I don't use razor tool. Yeah, it's not like you also don't have to use, but it's like it's very easy to do control K, you know what I mean. If I press marker here, then I press control K, it's directly cut. So this is also a second option to cut any layer, any video, any audio, or anything, whatever you just put it in this timeline. Now this is a shape tool. Okay, and if you want to explore more shapes, then simply press on the mouse and simply drag right a little bit, then you will find rectangle tool, ellipse tool, and polygon tool. Only this much tool are only available in Premiere Pro. It's not like, bro, come on, give me more, where are more? Okay, so we can simply click it here and get many kind of shapes if you want, and you can, you know, just draw it like this if you want to in any videos. Okay, second thing, this is a pen tool. Drawing anything like this. Okay, so now you get what I mean. It directly appear as in a shape format. Okay, so pen tool is like you can create your own shapes also if you want to in your videos. Okay, now this is a hand tool which is also accessed by H. Okay, wait, let me, I started the reverse one. Now I press H. What this tool do is, like, say for example you just zoom it up so much in your timeline, and then you can simply activate the hand tool and go like this in the timeline when you zoom it out so much. Okay, here you can here you can zoom out and zoom in this timeline. Basically all this is for it. And what is this is like, you can get kind of large containment in the layer for, you know, if you want to watch layer, like, so you want layer size big, then you can simply expand in a big way. But this is like what I use, because in the faceless niche you have to add tons of layers and layers and layers. So it's better to simply not to use this kind of a big elephant size, and, you know, rather to use mouse size only, or end size. Okay, so we have covered this one and timeline also. Now it's time to cover up this thing. Okay, wait, I'm also going to cover that you must use which kind of sites for sound designing and to find background music. This is going to be the paid one. Okay, I'm not promoting any free things, because in free you get a cheap quality, but if you invest a good in, if you want to invest kind of, if you want a quality edit, then bro you have to invest a bit kind of a money in anything. Okay, that's the thing. So, you know, just invest some money, bro, if you want quality edits. Now here you can see that, oh my god, this is a preview panel. You can see. Okay, double click it, increases the layer like this. So this is basically a preview panel in which you have animated anything or something like that, then you will get in this preview tab. What is this? Is a kind of a ratio screen, like if you want to see it in a small way or a little bit in the 75, like in a zoom way, or like more in zoom way. Oh my god, I don't recognize what is this thing, bro. So let me just click in the fit one. Okay, so this is it. You can simply just, you know, use your mouse scroll button to just, you know, scroll up and down to do like this. And if again the format is disrupted, then you can simply click on fit, and it will directly just, you know, fit up in this preview tab. Okay, now what is this? Is full 1 1 2 1/4 and 1/8 and 1/6. So what is 1 2 and full? All this thing do is, it's the quality one. Okay, it's the quality one. It will give you quality 1/8 full. So say for example, if you are working in a low end device, and if you want to see your own preview but it's like lagging up, then you can simply change this preview from full to 1 second or 1/4 or 1/8, whatever your PC works best in, or your laptop works best in. Here you will get playhead position, that okay, what kind of currently time position your video is playing on. And another crazy thing is, okay, if you want to simply go on 12 seconds, then you can simply just go on this timeline part. Okay, let me just 0 add here, and let me just add 1, so it directly jump into the 12 one. So you can use this playhead position in this way also. Now if you are, say for example, you are editing the video but you are stuck in between, or you want to go, you want to take a break, but then you forgot that where you was last where you last stopped doing editing, then you can simply press M, okay, and add the marker key here. Then say for example your playhead is here, you can simply click on this marker and you will get exactly on that point which you have selected. Now if you want to clear marker, then you can simply clear marker also, or clear selector marker also. By selecting on clear markers, it will select each marker in timeline, but if you are selecting clear the selector marker, which means it only clears the selector marker only. Now basically what this thing do is, okay, wait, hold on a second, let me explain this source no clip also. What this source no clips, I can't see anything, because if you, this is kind of a more preview tab. Okay, if you want to, like, okay, you want to check that which is the right one clip you want to put the first, so you can simply double click on it, then preview tab will also open. Let's just say I will import my one video in this, okay. Now say for example I have imported this video and I forget that which was my the first video as an introduction. So I can simply click on this and watch this, and I say okay, this is the first video, then you can tag in this video in the timeline. So basically this work like that. Now you can see this one, this is a mark in and mark out, and it's also represent as I and O. I means mark in and O represent as mark out in Premiere. Okay, so say for example you are, well, let me just use any video. Okay, this is a video which I want to use, and I want to use it from here. Okay, then I simply press I. Okay, you can see this is a source panel right now, and I can simply go ahead and I press O. Okay, so this is like what I selected. Then I will not get this, you see that the video is so long, but then which I selected, I will get only that part only. I will get that part only, as well as in videos and as well as in audio also. So this is what this thing do, and this is like kind of beginning and till the end. Okay, you mean, so let me just clear in and out, which is clear in and out. See, this is the beginning. Okay, you see this is the beginning part. If I select on this one, it's direct the end part. You can see this is the end part. Okay, this is a play and pause option. This is 1 second, 1 frame. If you want to move backward or forward, you can do it in that way. This is a export frame snapshot. If you want to, say for example, use any click cut animation, okay, like from here you want to cut out as an image, then you can simply click on here, keep this as a default, and make sure make sure your box is check on this one. Okay, import into project. What will do is it directly import into your project. Then I select okay, you can see it up here. Then I can simply use you can see I can simply use this image in the main project panel. Okay, now it's time for an effect control. What this effect control do is basically, now you can say the coolest part ever appears in Premiere Pro. Okay, so basically this default motions options, it is there, it's like it's useful for wedding editors, or for travelers who are editing the traveling videos. This tool is useful for them, but those who are in faceless, then I will suggest to use transform effect. Is defaultly available. What this can do is like, bro, you can get a different kind of a position and stability, and you can add motion blur also by applying this what can I say, this effect. Okay, say for example I'm just clicking up here. Okay, then you can see this is moving like that. Now you see that this is a very rough output coming up. Then I can simply press right click on it, select the keyframe, right click on it, go to temporal interpolation, select ease in, then select ease out. Then you can see still you can see a very rough output. Then what you have to do in that case is go to the sequence setting, change your FPS to 60 FPS, which will give you a smooth output. Let me just play again. You can see the you can see a big difference, man. You can't deny. Okay, you can see that there is a no motion blur in it. Then I can simply just use 360. Okay, so it will give motion blur also in your image or whatever PNG you are using, or maybe in the videos also. It's not only applicable in images only. And this is it, like motion, you can see right, left, up and down, scale, zoom in, zoom out, rotation, which will change your rotation a bit. But now basically you can see this blue dot, it's known as an anchor point, and basically you can see that when I slide up the circle on this anchor point, you can see that the cursor suddenly changes and it comes as a black. Now if I will click on this, then you can see that I can animate the anchor point, and I can put wherever I want to. So simply I'm just putting up on this head, and when you can see that there is a rotation. Okay, so you can see that we can get this kind of rotation as well as scales also. But when I will put this anchor point in the middle or somewhere else, the rotation will completely become changed. So this is the role of the anchor point. You can get different kind of variety animations, and so this is it. You can get different kind of animation with using anchor point. So it's just a creative way to explore it. And basically all this rest thing. Okay, opacity, this is just decrease and increase this to make this kind of effects. This is an essential sound. I don't think so it's very necessary to explore it, maybe some other day. And this is a text one, in which if I will just simply write down any text. Okay, again this is write down your text, so you can see that this is text. And if you want to rename it, okay, say for example this is V3, then if you want to rename it, you can write down u. Okay, enter. Wait, so this is it. You can see you just come here, you can go to properties tab, and if you want to change something like this, or if you want to change text or like that, you can change it in your own ways. Now that I have just teach you this thing, some of this part, let me just open After Effects also, because this is the crazy thing in After Effects. Let me just open it. So if you don't know what is dynamic link, then basically just simply import your Premiere timeline into the After Effects, and then you can edit in After Effects if you want to edit that particular part which you selected in Premiere. When I right click it, and I will just go and do replace with After Effect composition. Okay, so basically you might be thinking, and not just you, but 99%, or maybe I can say 85% of percentage are there when it's name, when like After Effect come in their mind, they think like very hard, very struggling kind of software, and no one can do this and all this saying blah blah blah. But all this thing is rubbish, bro. After Effect is also very easy software, and you really don't need to learn Premiere Pro to get to know and get to start your After Effects. If you just want to start with After Effects, you can just start with After Effects only. You really don't need to learn Premiere and Filmora to get this thing as in grip. Okay, so basically these are some tools: selection tool, hand tool, zoom in, zoom out tool, and these three things are only applicable when we just click on this 3D tool. Then if we deselect it, you can see it's forbidden to use. Now this is a rotation tool, this is also anchor point, this is also a tool, shape tool, just I said. Here is a masking tool and pen tool, text. This is a brush tool, clone tool, and agent tool. Don't use much in faceless and as well in documentary, so I'm not counting or explaining this thing. And this is a rotoscoping tool. Now when you can see that this is our preview tab, you can see like this is our live preview tab. Is like 25% screen rate. If you want to increase it, you can increase it, something like that. Here you can get a kind of a preview if your GPU compute is not so much powerful. And if you want to watch a preview, then you can simply change with the quarter, then you can say simply the quality becomes dull. So that's why it will take less efforts to show preview. Okay, now as we jump in with the timeline part, let's just switch up with the full. Now you can see this timeline part. Okay, this is also kind of a zoom in or zoom out thing. We have already watched in Premiere. This is the same thing. This is a parent link, in which, say for example, if I'm giving motion to here, from here there is coming down to here. Okay, and you can see that there is a motion. Now if I simply just parent up the link, then it is simply you can see it will just directly parent up with this, and you don't have to do animation again in this, if you get what I mean. So basically if you change the property, it will also change up there also. So it's like a completely parent, okay, parent child parent, you can say, this kind of a combination. All right, all right, all right. Now the thing is, you can say this is a motion blur option. This is a filter tool in which if you just click it, it will just remove it, apply only in some particular effects only. So you don't have to allow this but option, okay. This is a 3D. When you see that when I open the 3D, there was no anything option, but when I just clicked on this 3 tick box, you can see there's this kind of a 3 options appear. So basically this is an active camera. What this thing do is, let me show you. First, this is, let's just switch the views. This is an active camera. Keep this one view as an active camera and change this one as a top, right, bottom, back, in whatever you want me to change. Simply we just add camera, okay, camera here. I just right click it on here and can add, and also you can add from here also. All right, now if I just let me just make 3D. So first, just let me remove this parent, otherwise it's going to stick up with him permanently. So basically this will give you a kind of a right preview, and you can change the view if you want to, from top to right, basically like this. So if you want to give animation in the top or in the bottom, you can simply animate like this, and then your final preview can look like this. Wait, let me just show you with this one. Okay, say for example I'm zooming up like this. I'm coming back, and it's going something like this. All right, then if I play it, so your first 3D preview is there, and it's like very easy to use, nothing you have to use. There is something more settings which I want you to tell you is this camera option, focus, depth field, zoom in. This is like when you have to give a blur to some particular part when the camera aperture is completely when the camera aperture is particularly focusing on some part, or we have fixed any distance, then it will give a kind of a motion blur to the particular part. Let me show you here real quick, like this. When you on the depth field here, and if I just simply press up with this 100, you can see this is a kind of a blurry preview we are getting. But if I just simply off the depth field, you can see a completely transparent one. If I on it, you can see the blur preview. If I just increase up to 250, it will become more blur, and when it become little bit far away from this image, it started getting clear image. So you can give this kind of animations also in this kind of a preview if you really wanted to, or if your client wanted to. So basically this is it, and this is a different kind of a tab in which a review tab kind of get this kind of a thing. So basically these are the things. Small screen and standard, it just give you a kind of a different workspace to start editing your work. And this is the effect panel if you want to edit anything or something like that. Here in Windows, if you don't get any align tab, then it's just align tab. It will just align your text from center to middle, which I just taught you on Premiere. This is the same thing. So After Effects is not so hard, guys. You can, if you want to start in After Effects, you can really start in After Effects at this point, right now, in this moment. Nothing is hard. Basically, I want to tell you one more thing is Puppet Wrap tool. Let me just show you that Puppet Wrap tool, how this Puppet Wrap tool works. Basically, if I import any image like this here, and I'm adding Puppet Wrap tool here, let's just put this, and when I animate it, you can see this kind of a preview. You can see, so whenever in any videos you can see that this PNG are moving or something like that, and you might be wondering that this is a very hard process. Then also this is a very easy process. It just took me 5 or 10 seconds only to just mark up the dots, and simply you can animate it. Like, say for example, if I'm putting this in quarter, okay, I'm going like 3 seconds, I'm waving head like this, and again going again, there's 4 seconds, I'm waving head like this. And if I play, you can see, you can get this kind of preview. Obviously you have to work little bit hard on the smoothness, and as well as on this animation, that how this properly head node should be look like and not be interrupted in this animation in between it. And here is also graph. You want to animate it, like make some graph here, just like in Premiere Pro. If you want to make anything in graph, you can simply let's just give me this position here, and this is down. If you want to animate it, you can simply just right click it, select this line, click like this. Okay, you can see this dot, you can see this dot here, then it will become like an, you getting kind of a stop turn animation. So you can do this kind of edit in After Effects also by clicking on this graph preview, and you can simply animate by your own way if you wanted to. And if you don't want it to animate the graph, you can simply just remove it. Basically, for this graph shortcut and to make it more smoother, I'm using Flow. This is an extension. You can simply download it anywhere if you find it, or I just purchase from a script, so you can simply purchase that also. It just costs $60 only. If you're earning, you can invest it. I'm sure it's definitely going to be very useful for you guys. That is it for today. I hope this video teach you a lot of things, and also I'm just telling you guys, don't follow any same procedures. Be unique in this field, be creative. If you are coming up, okay, come up with the new styles, come up with the new ideas, because market is every day waiting and eagerly just wanted to have some kind of new variants. Everybody wants new fashionable style in their own videos. So if you are creative enough, then it's very easy for you to jump in this field and make your name in this editing niche, in whatever niche you want to go. You want to start, you can start anything on it, and it's like a very easy, this everything is in mind which is stopping you from starting on this thing. Okay, if you want to make this as a side hustle, if you want to make this as a full time, you can come right now. This is the point, this is the chance. Yeah, there is also a lot of competition out there in this field, but all are like buffaloes. Okay, no one are like working as a lion, or no one is working like a white tiger. Okay, everybody is just doing a following of the same thing, same thing. So people wanted unique things. If you are able to deliver unique things, and if the styles are unique, you are learning that unique styles, then you are very 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 like easy to grab this field. So I'm ending this video right here. I hope you watch this video till the end, and if you like this video, make sure to share and press the like button, and see you in the next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, peace out.